Hello students, today we will discuss how to solve an one-dimensional equation representing the chemical reaction of autocatalysis by geometric method. So what is autocatalysis? Autocatalysis is a chemical process in which one molecule stimulates its own production. Here one molecule of X combines with one molecule of A and forms two molecules of X as represented by the equation by this chemical reaction. So here the chemical X stimulates its own production and this is the process of autocatalysis. The positive feedback process leads to a chain reaction, and if this chain reaction continues, then there will be the number of X molecules will grow up in very large number. So this process is limited by a back reaction in which 2X returns to A plus X. Now suppose the lowercase letters denotes the concentration of the chemicals present in the reaction. That is, small x denotes the concentration of X molecules and small a denotes the concentration of A molecules. We also assume that there is an enormous surplus of chemical A, so the concentration of A molecules, that is small a, could be regarded as a constant. Now according to the law of mass action of chemical kinetics, the rate of an elementary reaction is proportional to the product of the concentration of the reactants. So for this autocatalysis reaction, the kinetics of X could be written or could be represented by this one-dimensional equation, where X dot means the rate of increase of concentration of X molecules is equal to K1 AX minus K minus 1 X square, where K1 and K minus 1 are the parameters called the rate constants, and also these two parameters have positive values. Now you have the one-dimensional equation. Suppose you are asked to answer the following questions. You are asked to find all the fixed points for this equation and classify the stability of the fixed points, and also you are asked to sketch the graph of xt for various initial values x naught. Okay. So first we will find out fixed points. Okay, we have the equation x dot equals to K1 AX minus K minus 1 X square. So for the fixed point we will put x dot equals to 0. This will give K1 AX minus K minus 1 X square equals to 0, or take x out of the bracket, then K1 A minus K minus 1 X equals to 0, and this will give x is equal to 0 and x equals to K1 divided by K minus 1 into A. So these are the two fixed points. Okay, let us represent these two fixed points by asterisk marks on x. So now we have these two fixed points. One is x is equal to 0 and another is x is equal to K1 A by K minus 1. Next is we have to check the stability of the fixed points. To check the stability of the fixed points, we will perform linear stability analysis. Linear stability analysis. So, as mentioned in the previous lecture, we will write x dot equals to k1ax minus k minus 1 x square as a function of the variable x. That is, x dot will be written as a function of fx. Now, we will take differentiation of function f with respect to x. That is, f prime x equals to df dx. This will give k1a minus 2k minus 1 x. We have two fixed points, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to k1a by k minus 1. So, f prime x at x star equals to 0 will be equals to k1a, and remember that we have assumed k1 and k minus 1, which are the rate constants, as positive values, and also a represents the concentration of the molecules A. Thus, small a is also a positive quantity. Therefore, f prime x at the fixed point x star is equal to 0 equals to k1a is a positive quantity, that is, this is greater than 0. And remember that in the previous lecture we have told that when f prime x, that is differentiation of the function with respect to the variable at a fixed point, is greater than 0, then that fixed point is an unstable fixed point. So, x is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point. Then we will check the stability of another fixed point, that is f prime x at x star is equal to k1 by k minus 1 into a. This will be equal to k1a minus 2 k minus 1 into k1 by k minus 1 into a. This is equal to k minus 1 and k minus 1 cancels out, and this will be equal to minus k1a. Again, k1 and a are positive quantities, therefore f prime x at the fixed point k1a by k minus 1 is a negative quantity. So, this is less than 0. Therefore, x is equal to k1a by k minus 1 is a stable fixed point. In this way, we can simply check the stability of a fixed point by linear stability analysis. We can also check the stability by drawing the vector field for this one-dimensional equation. Okay. To draw the vector field, we will again write the first order differential equation x dot equals to this equation in two parts. That is, we will write x dot equals to k1 ax and x dot equals to k minus 1 x square. So, simply this is the equation of a straight line, and x dot is equal to k1 x square. This is the equation of a parabola, and x dot is the subtraction of this parabola from the straight line. So, here I have shown the straight line, plot of straight line and plot of parabola. The points will be fixed points where these two curves intersects each other. At these 2 points, the parabola intersects the straight line. So, these are the 2 fixed points, because at these 2 points or at these 2 values of x, x dot becomes 0. And in between these 2 points, the straight line in this part, the straight line is above the parabola, lies above the parabola. So, in this part x dot is positive, because you see here x dot is equal to, x dot is the difference of straight line and the parabola. That is, due to this negative sign in this part, in between these 2 fixed points, as the straight line lies above the parabola, so x dot has a positive value in this part. So, as x dot is positive, so it will be towards right direction. This is why this arrow is pointed towards the right direction, towards the right side. And beyond this point, beyond this value, beyond this point, the parabola lies above the straight line. And as x dot is the value of the straight line subtracted by the parabola, so in this part x dot is less than 0, that is x dot is negative, and since x dot is negative, so the flow will be towards the left side, that is towards this left direction. So, you can see that at this point the flow is coming towards the point from both the sides. Therefore, this will be a stable fixed point. And from the linear stability analysis also, we have obtained that x star equals to k1a by k minus 1 is a stable fixed point. And at the origin, that is at x is equal to 0, the flow is away from this fixed point for both the sides, for both the left side and also to the right side, the flow is directed away from this fixed point. Therefore, x is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point, which we have also obtained from the linear stability analysis, that is x star is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point. So, in this way we can also explain the stability of a fixed point by drawing the phase diagram or by looking at the vector field. Okay, and here we have again marked an unstable fixed point by an open bubble and a stable fixed point by a solid dark point. Now, this is the phase diagram where x dot versus x is plotted. This graph is simply the difference of the straight line and the parabola. Okay, so from this phase diagram we will explain the variation of concentration of the molecules X with respect to time. That is how concentration of X molecule increases with time in an autocatalysis process. We will explain that part by from this phase diagram. Okay, suppose we have chosen an initial condition at this point. If x is equal to 0, then you can see that flow is towards right direction. So with a small presence of the x molecules, that is for a point very nearly to the point value x is equal to 0, the concentration of x molecules will grow very fast up to this point. Up to this point, this value of x, this is the value where x is equal to, this is x is equal to k1a by k minus 1. This is half of the way. So k1a by 2 k minus 1. So up to this value of x, the concentration will increase faster and faster, because as x increases, x dot also increases and reaches a maximum value at value of x is equal to k1a by 2 k minus 1. So up to this point, if the concentration is started with the value very near to the concentration, very nearly to the concentration of 0 concentration, then the concentration will increase very rapidly up to this point, and then the increase in concentration will be slow, but then also the concentration will increase, because here also x dot has a positive value. So the concentration will increase to a value where x becomes final concentration becomes equals to k1a by k minus 1, because this is a stable fixed point. This is a stable fixed point. Unlike this was an unstable fixed point, and this is a stable fixed point. So whenever x starts from a value below this fixed point, below the value of k1a by k minus 1, the concentration will increase rapidly as x dot increases with the increase of x, and then as x dot decreases with x, the increase of x, concentration x, with time will be slower, but then also x will increase, and finally it will reach to a value of k1a by k minus 1, and at this point, at this value, the concentration of x will be settled. If we choose an initial concentration to a point here, then at this point you can see x dot is negative. X dot has a negative value. As x dot is negative, this means with the increase of time, concentration of x will decrease. Thus, the concentration of x will flow towards this direction. You can see the flow is towards left for this part, that is after the value of x equals to k1a by k minus 1, the flow is towards the left. Therefore, if we choose an initial condition after or a value to greater than k1a by k minus 1, then as x dot has a negative value, the concentration of x will decrease with time, and finally it will settle to a value of k1a by k minus 1. That is why x is equal to k1a by k minus 1, that is this point is a stable fixed point. The initial condition, wherever the initial condition is chosen, the final concentration will be to the value, settle to the value k1a by k minus 1. So for different initial conditions, we can plot the face portrait, and that will look like this figure. Okay, here the variation of concentration, that is x as a function of t, is plotted for different initial conditions. Here the color of the graphs, or these are the, each graph represents a trajectory for that particular initial condition, and here the colors of the trajectories are respective to the points marked by the same colors in this graph. Okay, so this point, it is 2 point marked by 2. For this initial condition, the trajectory will be this one. Similarly, for the point marked by 3, here the trajectory will be the line represented or marked by the green color. In this way, for an autocatalysis process, the entire face portrait will look like this figure for various initial conditions. So this is the face portrait where x is equal to 0 and x is equal to k1a by k minus 1 are the two fixed points. X is equal to 0 is the unstable fixed point, and x is equal to k1a by k minus 1 is a stable fixed point. After a long time, as t tends to infinite, all the trajectories are moving away from this x is equal to 0 line, and all the trajectories tends to the line x is equal to k1a by k minus 1. So x is equal to 0 is the unstable fixed point, and x is equal to k1a by k minus 1 is the stable fixed point, and we have obtained stability of these two fixed points by linear stability analysis. Here we have obtained the stability of a fixed point by linear stability analysis, where we have mentioned that a fixed point is stable if f prime x at the fixed point is less than 0, and it is unstable if f prime at the fixed point is greater than 0. Now you may think why this happens so, that is why a fixed point is stable when f prime x is less than 0, and why it is unstable when f prime at the fixed point is greater than 0. To get a better idea about this fact, let us explain linear stability analysis a bit more.